Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. Let's take a look at Dallas. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out the Clippers, tied in first place with them.
You know, right now, Dallas, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Gafford into the center position. And for Los Angeles, we've got George Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Mann in at the 4 spot. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Westbrook with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the 3. Now here is Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Here's Doncic. Paul George making his last shot. Launches a 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic against Westbrook. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
On the basket by Jones.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside, here's Westbrook. The shot misses. Nice D from Doncic.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Westbrook. To the paint. Zubac, the best of man. Zubac, a screen on Gafford. Back to Zubac. Rebounded by Gafford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving finds Jones. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. For the screen on Westbrook. Doncic dishes to Irving. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And that one falls for Irving. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for James Harden. Second free throw, no good. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for P.J. Washington.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's Westbrook, still scoreless. Leonard looking around, looking to end the run, hits the three-point bomb.
Wow, Kawhi sticking in the dagger. He's someone you have to chase off that jump.
Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Trying to find Washington, gets it to him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And here are the Clippers now. The Mavericks making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Man. And then for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Green comes in for Derek Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And George gets it to go.
And you've got to like the way George puts the right touch and arc on his shots from deep. He's an outstanding shooter from range.
A shot's good from Irving.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Shoots from the elbow, and that one's good. George has got 7 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Highland against Irving. Shoots over Highland, and that one's good. Irving, he's got 10.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Plumlee with the screen. Again, Los Angeles.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now Irving, 10 points for him. Latre, another three for Dallas.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure.
The previous play is under review.
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Irving is out there with Hardaway. And it's Green. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Leonard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here is Irving. He's got 13. Screen by Kleber. Green passes to Kleber. Irving looking for an opening. launches it from deep. Another three for Dallas.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Outside Leonard. Harden with a screen on Kleba. A three from Leonard, and another three for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Irving. 16 points for him. To the middle. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Outside Green. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Fires from 14. Tips it up.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Amir Coffey. Westbrook with the steal. Down low, here's Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Green. And that one's drained from the low block. Green's got his second basket of the night. LA's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Now here is Hardaway. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. 5 on the clock. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Harden sets the big for Westbrook. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. George comes in for Powell. Mann subbed in for James Harden. There's 1:54 left in the first half.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Derek Jones Jr., 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard on the wing. A fader. That one no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jones dishes to Irving. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George with the ball. Jones covering. Man can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. No good from outside. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. George passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So far, the game plan has been to give the ball to Kawhi. And with how well it's working, there's no reason to change.
Outside Irving. Irving double team. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington kicks to Irving. On the wing, Jones launches it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Passes it to George from downtown, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
George against Jones. George looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing allowed them to do a lot of that.
It's usually that combination when a team is shooting this well. All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
It's a battle between these two, trading blows, trading bows, each one trying to land that knockout punch.
Oh, watch your back, Ernie. I think Shaq's fixing to throw a right hook.
To you, not Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Harden. Paul George is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's man in the power forward. Now here's Harden. Scoreless thus far.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Here's Doncic. It's a three-point game. Nobody near Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. And the dunk by Zubac.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Irving passes to Doncic. From deep. Here's Gafford. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Daniel Gafford at the foul line for 1.
One shot.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. As James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Doncic. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's Washington missing. Clippers trail by 7. Westbrook with it. Outside, George. There's the triple. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor. Nothing
like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. And George, here we go. Banked in off the glass. George has got 8 points here in this quarter. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. The 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Doncic looking it over. Now, here's Washington. Washington sends the pick for Irving. Takes a three. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Jones kicks to Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Mann. Norman Powell's checked in for James Harden. And Bones Highland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 10-point game. Highland against Doncic. George double-teamed. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go. Highland's got his first bucket in this one.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Highland against Doncic. Pocket 6. Kleba with a screen on Highland. So it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got P.J. Washington. Irving is out there with Hardaway. And it's Green, and it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Green. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Harden sets the pick for Plumlee. Back to Harden. The pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Coffey. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires from deep. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
Outside Irving. And the three off target.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The three from Harden. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Irving against Harden. A three ball. And Kyrie Irving gets the three. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Washington. And Lively pulls it down. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Irving double team. Green kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Lively. Moves back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, but also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee, while George comes in for Amir Coffey. Mann subbed in for Powell. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Josh Green. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Leonard. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
Daniel Gafford.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Zubac, a screen on Doncic. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
At the line for LA, James Harden. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Now, here is George to the inside. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Irving. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Kleber's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Harden against Doncic. Kleber with a screen on Harden. Doncic passes to Kleber. Out to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. George against Hardaway. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving passes to Hardaway. Zubac against Irving. The pass to Kleber. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.